What's up, my people? It's Joey Bags here. So, I'm bringing you the video that I know a lot of you wanted to see since I posted up that picture on Instagram. This is the PXN V9 G2. And in front of you is my son, my oldest, playing Forza Motorsport 2023 on the Xbox in our living room. As you can see, no elaborate rig, no elaborate setup. It's literally the V9 G2 clamped onto a small TV tray that we keep in the living room. The shifter is off to his right hand side, pedals are on the floor, and he's having a ball of a time with this setup. He's played a ton of Forza Horizon, that being a more arcadey title. This wheel plays perfectly with it. This isn't a super serious, super top end direct drive. It's not. Let's get this out it's your most basic of basic wheels. Where in you know, this is kind of like your bare bones of a wheel setup. It does have some force feedback. It has some rumble motors in the wheel, so you get a little bit of force feedback when you're turning or tap things. That's cool. But there's nothing that recenters. It just has a spring that has a bit of tension that will recenter itself if you turn and let go. I'm telling you, this isn't, high end stuff, but it's also not cheap crap. Quite honestly, I think the build quality on this is exactly what you would want to put in a living room for the kids. If you wanted a super casual setup where you can just, clamp it to like a TV tray, or I would go as far as either getting the least expensive wheel stand I could find on Amazon, or even heading off to Home Depot, paying maybe $20 for some 2x4s and slapping something together that you can keep in a corner and let the kids have a ton of fun racing on their consoles. This is perfect. This is what it's made for. This is made for everybody. This I do have to say, where PXN kind of knocked it out here, where this isn't intimidating for anyone. There's no, oh, watch out, it's got so much force that, if you put your hand in the wrong spot, it'll break your hand, or, pay attention because turning the wheel is kind of, no. There's no pretentiousness in this at all. It is the simplest of wheels that you can plug into your console, turn on your game, and drive and have fun. And if you want to play something super arcadey like Forza Horizon and drive your Lamborghini through cornfields and crash into cacti and throw yourself off a mountain, you can do that and have a ton of fun doing it. If you want to load up a title like this, like Forza Motorsport 2023, and you want to hop into a rather technical little race car like the MX-5 and go around the tight course, you can. There's going to be a little bit of a learning curve if you've never used the wheel before, or if you're accustomed to only high-end wheels. There's going to be a little learning curve. You're going to have to reel yourself back if you're accustomed to the high-end stuff, and you kind of have to learn some basics if you've never played a driving game before. But for the most part, this is for everybody, and watching my kids just take to this and love it just proves that. Would I love it if it was a little bit less expensive? I would, and I think PXN would do well for themselves if they rethought that, or maybe had a sale, or a discount code or something to bring that price down just a bit. At $180 or so, I think it's a bit high, especially the way times are now, for something to just kind of buy and just to buy out of the blue like this. Maybe as a birthday present or holiday gift, I can maybe justify that then, where you buy something with a little bit higher price tag. But for something as cool as I think this is, that you can just get it, put it in the living room, and let everybody have fun with it, I think the price tag should be a little bit smaller. I think maybe around $150 range, maybe $160 range is probably a little bit more palatable for a lot of people. Now here I am, and as you've watched my videos before, I have pretty decent sim equipment. You know, not super high end, you know, 20, 30 Newton meter direct drives, but I do have, you know, 10, 8 plus, you know, direct drives, you know, good, decent Fanatec equipment. I've got load cell pedals, and quite honestly, I took to this pretty quickly. This was my second run with this. Didn't record the first one because I wasn't sure exactly how bad I was going to be. I actually ended up coming in third place at Hakone Ring here. My second outing here, you're going to see I came in fourth place. Quite honestly, I had a ton of fun. I was sitting with my son. We were having fun in the living room. We were playing, you know, we were driving. What more can you ask for? Cool part is, if you notice here at the center of that PXN wheel, there's two lights on either side of that center portion where it says PXN. On the right hand side, that's your accelerator light, and we'll show you exactly how deep into the accelerator you're going. And as you just saw on the left is the brake. So, you know, the light goes progressively higher as you get deeper into the brake or the accelerator, depending on which one you're pressing. I thought that was a cool little add-on. And also that light changes depending on the system that you're on. So I was on the Xbox. Xbox is green. If you hook it up to a PS5, I believe it is blue. And if you hook it up to a Switch, well, when I hooked it up to a Switch and I think a PC, it'll be red. So that's kind of a little cool aspect. As I said at the last video, the build quality of this is pretty decent. I would say it's really good third-party controller quality. Not first-party like Nintendo, Sony quality, but third-party, yes. It does have little rumble motors in the steering wheel. I may have already mentioned that. So that was a little aspect I wasn't expecting. The spring that's in the middle is actually not too bad. It's not too soft, but it's also not overly stiff. So my 12-year-old son had no time turning the wheels left and right. I also didn't have a problem turning the wheel left or right, and I didn't overturn it left or right because I'm accustomed to direct drives. This is honestly something that I really think, you know, in the family room is super awesome, and I would recommend to anyone if this is what you're looking for at its price point. With that, I'm going to leave you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and expect more videos to come about this and actually the V99. So I will catch ya on the next video. Let's see. Hold on. Wait. You know what? All right, let me get that. Let's at least get it to the end here so you can see me come in fourth place. As you can see, I'm passing these cars. I had a ton of fun with it. He had a ton of fun with it. We had a ton of fun with it. Can you really, I mean, do you really put a price on having fun with your kids? You know, it's like, damn, you know, maybe drop the $180, sit in the living room, and just have some fun. I know we're coming up to the end of this. Now I'm just kind of babbling on until we get to the end. I thought, here we go. I should be coming in fourth now. And with that, guys, I'll catch you on the next video. Peace. Okay, so I said peace, but it looks like there's still a couple seconds or so, maybe closer to a minute before I get to the end of this race. So now with that, you guys are awesome. Smash that like button, smash that sub button, you know, keep watching. You guys are awesome. And with that now, peace.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.